Yo, what it do, man? You now tuned in another episode of Keep It Major Podcast. You hear me? Right here, where we keep it number major, man. We gonna get straight to it, man. Speaking on not YSL Woody. Self-made Woody. You hear me? Self-made Woody. Shout out to Self-made Woody, man. Out there in Atlanta, in the streets. I was checking out the interview with Big Bank. Shout out to Big Bank Network and they system going down up there in Atlanta. Shout out to them doing their thing. You hear me? And I had seen the interview. Shout out whole interview, dumb, real. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna take my glasses off and look at you, bro. I feel looking at the interview, Thug line, Woody telling the truth, and I agree with him. People just don't know what real is no more. You would think everybody in the gang real and playing by the rules until people start going to jail. Then realness kick in. People don't go see your mama. Your homeboy been with you every day. Don't even go see your mama when you go get a life or jail time or don't. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's real. So let's get straight to it. The first part I think I'm gonna break down a lot of most segments of the interview. The first part I want to get to make a point about. We not gonna dwell on. Make a point about is, let's play it. Woody saying out his mouth, and he wasn't dwelling just talking about this. This just came as an example of someone being on top and how hate transpires from street mentality people.
People like it's NLE, Choppa, and Youngboy. Everybody see Youngboy ain't mess with nobody. The boy doing his thing, standing his own lane. And this nigga, yeah, I love it. I can feel him every time he drop a song. But NLE, Choppa, instead of him doing his own thing, he say, you know what? I'm gonna attack this man. I'm gonna mess with him. That's how poor niggas in the street think. Instead of just letting me continue to move my life, cause I ain't messing with nobody. I ain't out here trying to portray a street image or nothing like that. And it's like, knowing that, it's always somebody cut envious and jealous of me. So but people like it's NLE, Choppa in.
You see what I'm saying? So clearly he agree with the NLE Choppa stunt move and all that, just messing with somebody who on, and he admitted that he felt that it's a poor person mind fed the street mentality, the poor people, the street. Everybody in the street don't hate on people, but that just it's a certain people who just, the majority. Anyway, envy it and all that, and he understand that just being on top, somebody attack you just from being on top. That's just how the street code is. He understand that, so he's saying like, when he was in the streets and he like seen a person and he like, man, I want to do him something to get my name off of, which is 85% of the street people who jump in the streets is not to sell drugs no more. Not no more, not to sell drugs. It's mainly for that reason. So he was saying, so vice versa, he may feel somebody can play him like he's the target. He gonna show him though, it ain't gonna be easy. But he understand that line, and I understand it too. So all the street people really do understand that people don't be really about what they talking about when your gang members and all that be switching and all that. But that's another story. So you see, he clearly used that boy as a stepping stone, as a situation to say, look, boy, this got to be the biggest clout chase failure ever for NLE Choppa. He wasn't strong enough to do nothing. But anyway, even Lil Woody seen it, agree with it. Now back to Lil Woody. He feel Youngboy. He say he feel his music, he feel his words, and he say he messing with that. He like that. He love that. You know what I'm saying? So that's when I know, man, they got real people all around the country, man. They got real people all around the country. Cause the things he was saying on the interview, y'all go check the interview out if you haven't. Like, you gotta really live it and not just live it, be that to understand that. You know what I'm saying? People be claiming that, but they don't really be that. So understand that. So anyway, by him saying, man, Youngboy doing this thing, I feel his music, man, that's real support, bro. That's real support on Wise, cause he could be saying Thug, man, he ain't mess with Lil. Let's say he can say Future, he can say Lil Baby. They got a lot of rappers, street rappers in Atlanta that he can say he messed with hard, but it seems like to me Woody favorite rapper is Young Boy. That's just my opinion from the spirit he gave off with it, because it's all spirit. Why he feel that? Why he say that? I don't know why he feel to say that, but he clearly in the interview just said a lot of people fake and a lot of people this and that in his circle and the things he came up wrong. But we're not gonna get deep into that. But Young Boy definitely has Woody as a fan supporter, and that's a great thing, bro, that we finally can start admitting, hey man, I messed with that person freely. Cause a year or two ago, 3 years ago, you couldn't say, oh, you couldn't. For example, I want to wear a TBG shirt. I want to wear NBA slime shirt. But in the city, and others, fans too, 10 times want one worse than me. I'm just being honest. They want to wear this stuff. Now here it comes. But when you come in the streets with that shirt on, bro, what streets? In the streets, especially the streets of Baton Rouge, where the heart pump at, where the founder and the operation been built in you know, the land where they were discovered. Like it's alive. Like that, it's alive. Beef is alive. If red beefing with blue, and I'm just a fan and I want to wear a blue shirt, but this was the real people who started these blue and red shirts. This where they live on the land. This the land they live in too. This village here. So now it's like, whoa. Even though I love this shirt, I'm kind of scared to put it on. I'm just kind of scared to put it on, cause just because I love this shirt, I know there are other people who love the other people's shirt. Do I have to fight too? Do I got the slang on too? I'm just a fan. Do the fans got the slang on too? But yeah, man, Lil Woody clearly say NLE that was weak, and he made him as an example of how people attack people who really be on at that moment and stuff like that. So he understand they got haters. He understand that. I understand that. Do you understand that? Comment below. Thug Lucha coming together. You know what I'm saying? Comment below about all these topics. The interview really showed a great point. When I say a great point, it made a great point, because it's just like Boots in Atlanta. Like Atlanta, we got a lot of people from Louisiana that moved to Atlanta, and these Atlanta connections and these Atlanta people, bro. I love Atlanta, bro. It's just can the rap game all get along? If we got beef, anybody gotta say we got beef. The only part I be tripped out, how y'all be getting beef and never met each other? How you got beef with somebody you never met? It's just so weird. So crazy. So crazy. But you know, it is real, bro. But yeah, like, subscribe, comment, let me know, man, how y'all coming, man. If you mess with me, let me know. If you bless with me, man, keep it major. That's all I ask of you. Keep it major.